When a patient accesses the healthcare system, a complex management flow begins until a diagnosis is reached. Actually, in many situations, the only way to know whether you need to see a doctor is by visiting another doctor. The right management of patients is vital to achieve an advanced healthcare system. Now, imagine a simpler way to access healthcare, avoid bottlenecks, and know right away the most suitable specialist for the patient. A more efficient channel to access the right medical advice in every moment. Introducing Mediktor, the most advanced and accurate expert system for pre-diagnoses, triage, and decision-making support. The first artificial intelligence system clinically validated that is transforming healthcare for everyone. A technology that finally makes it possible to reduce access barriers to healthcare. Patients can make better decisions from the first symptoms, and the healthcare system can organize its demand and optimize resources to offer a better medical coverage.
Patients report their symptoms in their own words, and Mediktor analyzes them through natural language recognition. As a doctor would do, Mediktor asks a series of questions and assesses symptoms, taking into account both patient data that includes signs and symptoms, vital signs, geolocation and medical records, and the statistical data of their environment, like weather conditions.
At the end, Mediktor offers three outputs: a list of pre-diagnoses, level of urgency, and a recommendation on what to do next, and the opportunity to clarify doubts online with a healthcare professional. But how does Mediktor reach these pre-diagnoses? Leaning on two pillars: medical knowledge, a database with more than 20,000 relations between symptoms and diseases; intuitive capacity, thanks to 1.5 million real evaluations in 195 countries.
Mediktor is the most advanced symptom checker in the world, and the first one in the market clinically validated.
We carried out an extensive study with more than 1,000 patients at the emergency department at the Hospital Clinic of Barcelona. Once set the triage, patients at non-critical level with any type of conditions were offered the opportunity to evaluate their symptoms using Mediktor. The output provided by Mediktor was a list of 10 potential conditions that wasn't shared either with the patient or the clinician. Afterwards, patients were visited by the doctor following the standard procedures, and they were finally diagnosed. When data gathering was completed, an independent researcher set Mediktor's levels of accuracy. To do that, the diagnoses provided by the doctors were compared case by case with the ones provided by Mediktor.
The results have shown an amazing 91.3% of accuracy. This has set a completely new standard in the industry, not only for being the highest level of accuracy, but for being, for the first time ever, a clinically validated symptom checker. Beyond that, 98.2% of patients stated that Mediktor is a technology that's easy to use, enabling all kinds of patients to interact smoothly with this technology. This has been one of the first clinical trials that shows the continuous strategic intent of Mediktor to clinically validate its robustness. Another example is the first study at Hospital Clínico San Carlos in Madrid, which is part of a series of trials in a long-term partnership. In this case, we aim to prove Mediktor's capability to predict the need for admission and surgery during the triage stage. AI is already changing healthcare. Mediktor is partnering with major insurance companies and main referral hospitals across the world. The first clinically validated technology that revolutionizes healthcare, simplifying its access for everyone. This is Mediktor. Would you like to join us? Mediktor, intelligent access to healthcare.